Hey everyone, today we're back in the weekly pack. And I know most people are not a fan of this weekly pack because it is the Loveland Frog brain cramp jump meta yet again. Pretty unfortunate, but what I wanted to do here is try to bust the meta and bust it in a way that's, I don't know, a little bit fun, a little bit dominant, let's say. This pack is pretty restricted to the jump meta. There's a few other synergies you can go. One of the big saving graces in the pack is the elephant seal. So you can always just go for whatever 4 pets you want and just hope you get an early elephant seal, get that sucker to level 2 as quick as possible, and then scale away. So that's pretty much what we're going to do here, but with a very, very fun synergy. I've done a good amount of gaming with this synergy on the channel. Usually it's with peanuts. If you've seen my toucan and his peanut army, I think I have a couple of those videos, maybe one custom pack, one in a previous weekly pack. And there's no way to get peanuts necessarily on the toucan this weekly. And there's not the best equipment options, but there is chili. So my whole goal in this run is to basically take pets that are obviously not the jump synergy and pets that will either be good with chili or have extra abilities that will be beneficial on top of chili, right? So Hoopoe Bird's a good example, using snipes. In this case, it's the faint snipes. There's also like mantis shrimp in the pack. So mantis shrimp and Hoopoe Bird is something I wanted to try to go for. Didn't get many runs with too high of rolls on them. And if you're trying to go like a mantis shrimp Hoopoe Bird without scaling, it's really hard in this pack because you're just going to run into those brain cramps and those Loveland Frogman builds. And the kangaroos are devastating as well, but luckily getting the draw. So zero trophies on turn 6. This game's going to go long, and that's quite unfortunate because don't really have much going other than our level 1 toucan. That is a 6/7, which is nice. Level 2 Hoopoe Bird's pretty good as well. And obviously just an orangutan for scaling. It's very rare that I keep my level 1 or my level 2 tier 1s this long. But considering we're getting the health from the gibbon and there's decent stats on the pillbug, yeah, might as well just throw some pairs. Just take whatever we can. Just trying to survive until we can get chili, elephant seal, and other units that will be better for the team. And that's a common theme I know in a lot of custom pack runs, right? Where you're basically just setting up your whole team to kind of just sell off and pivot the whole team. In this case, 2 or 3 units will get pivoted, so not the biggest pivot in the world. Emperor Tamarin, almost level 3. It's actually, I don't have that achievement yet. Obviously, because why would you need to go for Emperor Tamarin? Alright, we're on turn 9. I was passing up some decent tier 5 units because we're going for the chili. We got the chili, leveled up, got the elephant seal. So now it's all about taking elephant seal and finding another unit or 2 that we want. And, oh, the brain cramp with 1 HP. And that tree is just too big. Too big. Quite unfortunate. Freeze the perks right away, only to unfreeze them. Passing up on really good units. And decide to take the chili. It's kind of interesting. I think taking those stats made it so the elephant seal was going to get buffed again. I'm not positive. Maybe I just was afraid of losing. I really don't like going down to 1 heart, even though it happens a lot. And yeah, the chili with the HP is looking great. All we need to do is get the elephant seal going, take the level up, and the main thing I wanted in the shop, actually, what I was rolling for, was Panther. I wanted to go toucan to chili Panther, and we had the orangutan and the elephant seal set up. So there's multiple Nurikabes that I passed up, including that one. And that's the other option as well. Nurikabe is kind of a built-in garlic lemon type unit, so Yeah, chili works really well. Chili and skewers with a Nurikabe. Obviously, you can just go like lemon Nurikabe as well. That kind of stuff. And oh man, we go down to 1 heart. So close. These little summon teams. So no Panther was showing up. I decided, you know what? I can't really risk it anymore. Let's just get it going. And I'm pretty sure I see a Panther pretty soon. I might pass one right after I started taking perks. I remember it happening at a certain point. Maybe it wasn't this run. I was going for Chili Panther a good amount. And I'll show in the bonus clips I finally got a Chili Panther run, but it wasn't a crazy synergy. It was with a couple jump pets. And it's a Cobra build, which Cobra builds are super fun. You have to work to invest in the Cobra to actually like make it effective, unlike the Snake or the PDF, which just kind of like get it level 2 and let it wreck. So Cobra is a lot of fun, and obviously has a lot higher punching power. But yeah, here we go. Our Nurikabe is already 1522. And yeah, take out their Tatzelworm, which is great. Still gets the snipe off. The chili on the Harpy Eagle is interesting. So we're just kind of getting those chips. They're getting their grizzly bears. The HP is what made us win that, not necessarily the chili. And yeah, you know how it goes. Scale to the moon, right? Could easily get level 3 Elephant Seal. I should probably go for level 2 Nurikabe. But I was kind of grinding this out for a bit, so once I had this team set, I was like, alright, let's get our scaling in. If the units get to 50-50, then we can like go for level 2 Nurikabe or something. And the HP is just so crucial, because now we can just absorb those grizzly bear snipes. And it just feels great. It feels absolutely great. Just going to take all the perks. It's nice when you set up a team like this and you get to the point where you pretty much know your turn is going to be bye, roll by, like, just spam the Elephant Seal. And it's just so nice seeing that chili, all the damage. Yeah, when you get to this point, I don't know if these teams, I guess we can kind of gauge from these battles, would these teams win out if there were no chili, right? If you just had a big statted team. This one, I don't think so. Big shark with the grizzly bear. I think without the chili, we would probably be losing this one. And you see there, the chili gets the KO. Break the melon. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through that team without the chilies. Give us more perks. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. And we have a 649 Elephant Seal. I think, was there Lollipop in this pack? I don't know. I'm not too concerned with it. I like having a really healthy unit in the back. We can absorb all these tomatoes, everything. Not really concerned with the snipes at this point. And the chilies just chipping away, making sure we're going to be able to KO, getting rid of the melons, getting rid of the Brussels sprouts. One more trophy to go. It feels good. Can we get... Did I pass a perk? So we get our Hoopoe Bird to level, or to 50-50. The Toucan's almost there. Nurikabe Orangutan almost there. Front Elephant Seal. They have a big Nurikabe. And they're going the Grizzly with the Anteater. Unfortunately for them, we have chili, so we're just going to mow through these ants real quick. Absorb the Grizzly Bear snipes. And just take the cake. Taking the cake. Eating it. It's not our birthday, but we're getting it anyway. Let's check out the bonus. Alright, we're picking this one up with 8 trophies, 4 hearts remaining turn 12. So really good tempo. We're winning this game quick, and you see why. It's because we basically had Tiger Bug Drop Bear. We're doing the Baboon scaling. We had a high roll on Baboon, so you see it, a tier 2, a tier 4, a tier 5, a tier 6. Perfect for the Baboon scaling. The tier 3s, I let the Baboon scale itself, so that was kind of nice. I don't usually have the opportunity to do that. And the main reason I'm showing this is because it's the Chili Panther I was just talking about. So, Chili Panther, we get level 2 Cobra, and the Baboon is just scaling the Cobra, throw the Fairy Dust so we can get more Cobra triggers. So, it's actually like a really cool Cobra with the Chili Panther. And look at this, they have the slug, we have the chili panther, their PDF is gone, their tiger bug is gone, their beluga's gone, they have an orca, and we just take it out. It's just absolute annihilation. So this one was really fun, but let's stay on track here. One more bonus. All right, picking this one up on turn 8, we have 7 trophies and 5 hearts remaining. So on a flawless pace here, actually on a perfect game pace here, right? Yeah. Don't know how much I was thinking about that, but maybe I was, because I believe I'm going to make some pivots eventually, but no, I'm just throwing a bunch of pairs. So maybe that shows that I am conscious about it. The horse and the summon team. So it's kind of like the jump meta, but there's a bunch of summon units, so I figured, can I get a bunch of summon units with a bunch of Brussels sprouts, pray to the lords that I can somehow survive the snipes and get a summon synergy going. And the horse is a good unit to use to build the summon synergy, but then at a certain point it falls off, so got the worm here just for some scaling. Kind of a weird way to scale, but I was having fun with it. And yes, the shark shows up, decide to go with the shark. And I was scared of snipes in the back. I don't know necessarily why, because tomato, what am I missing here? I don't necessarily know why. Probably could have ran the back shark. But yeah, the Kappa in the front too. I figured that's pretty fun. As long as you keep your Kappa low statted, so their unit does not get knocked out. When your Kappa faints, you should get the summon, they shouldn't. You know how it works. I just don't use it that often, so I'm excited anytime I get the opportunity to use it like this. And yeah, that was a draw, right? So there goes our perfect game. Now we are on a flawless pace. And I used to care about flawlesses, but then I started getting a good amount of perfects, and yeah, flawless games just aren't as exciting. So once I get off the perfect game, I'm like, all right, I can use these hearts, and here's what I wanted to do. Can we survive and thrive, absorb the snipes, and somehow get through it? As long as our shark can stay big, hopefully we can mow through the team. 9 trophies, 5 hearts. The double shark. Decide, okay, if we can get this other one level 2, that would be great, but 2 Brussels sprouts show up, and I figured that's probably the best thing we can do, is throw a sprout on each one of our sharks. I don't know if sharks necessarily like Brussels sprouts, but in this case, they have no choice. Doing it against their will. It's for their own good. And the perfect example of just those snipes. The sharks are regaining their health so they can absorb more snipes. Can we survive and thrive? It is so terrifying, and of course we can, because we're big, they're not. So yeah, had a lot of fun with these games, kind of like declaring war against the meta, right? And being like, I know they can easily beat us, but can we power through? And we did. Let's go. So if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully these upcoming weeklies are a little more diversity, but regardless, let me know in the comments what you think. Feel free to like and subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.